Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we have a part 2 to a video we previously did on British biscuits and cakes. I think most of these are biscuits, and we might have one, I guess it qualifies as a cake. It says it's tea cakes. So if you haven't seen our first video, I'll go ahead and link it up here and put it in the description below, and you can take a look at that if you haven't seen it. So most of these we picked up at Cost Plus or Touch of Britain, and a lot of these we purchased because of comments from you, our viewers, have suggested a lot of things that you think we should try, some of your favorites.
Yes, thank you.
So, and before we get started, I do want to show that we do have some hot brewed tea. We've got Yorkshire tea here, a little sugar and milk.
Yes, not Lipton's, but real English tea.
And I'm actually having mine in a teacup I got from my Nana. So I'm not sure how old this teacup is. I did see it is made in England. It is Ainsley, I believe, is the brand. I'm not familiar with it. If you know anything about that brand, let us know.
And I'm using my Star Wars Stormtrooper mug, made in China. So you have fine china.
So I have made in England, made with fine bone china, and yours is made in China.
Made in China. How is it?
Good.
Good.
It's already starting to cool off a little bit.
Good.
I was actually thinking of doing a video making tea, but when I started researching it, there seemed to be a lot of controversy over how to do it, and there didn't seem to be one specific way to do it, so I thought no matter what we do, we'll probably do it the wrong way. So let's just go ahead and make it and be done with it.
Yeah.
So what to start with first? Should we do Walkers first?
You know what? Ladies first, why don't you decide?
Let's go ahead and do Walkers. I think this might be one of the plainer ones. So we have Walker's Shortbread here. We found this at Cost Plus, so that's why kind of the fun packaging. For a while they had these very festive packages out. This one has some, is it thistle on there, it looks like?
We have another where it's the Loch Ness Monster.
We have the Loch Ness Monster too. That was very cute. It's a little cartoon of the Loch Ness Monster. Something to point out, Walkers, this is, I think a few people have mentioned this brand. We actually can find this almost everywhere, like discount stores and
liquor stores. You can find Walkers.
So Walkers is really easy to find over here. It's easy to find the Walkers Shortbread. Most of the other ones are not easy for us to find, so we had to find them in our import stores, so they're not easy.
Right.
So we've actually tried Walkers before. We're going to go ahead and try them again. Are you ready? Boop.
You're not going to dunk it first?
I'm going to try one plain first.
Okay.
I always like shortbread cookies. They're very simple, but they have just a nice buttery flavor to them.
Yes. Tastes exactly as I remember.
And I'll go ahead and dunk this, and let us know, do you pretty much dunk any kind of biscuit, or are there just certain ones? So maybe we're going to be doing this wrong. I don't know, but let's go ahead and give it a dunk. It's made it a little softer. That's why the one I really like to dunk is Biscotti, because it is so hard.
Yes.
Once you dunk it, I usually dunk mine in coffee. It really softens it up and makes it not so crunchy. I like them either way, actually, dunked or not dunked. Yeah, so that was good.
Yes. No complaints?
Yeah. What's up next?
Oh, let's see. You know, a lot of the comments that we've seen, and again, thank you for all the comments. Some people have referred to these custard creams, and we have not had them before.
Nope.
So are you curious to
Yeah,
try?
I am very curious to try those. I think several people mentioned that those were favorite biscuits of theirs. This is one I did find only at Touch of Britain. I don't think I've seen that come up at Cost Plus World Market.
I haven't seen these either at Cost Plus. Matter of fact, before we were sitting down, I was telling Tina how maybe it was over a month ago I saw ginger nuts at Cost Plus. And for the longest time I assumed they were just ginger coated nuts. I didn't know that they were like biscuits. And we were there today. I didn't see them. Otherwise, let's pick them up.
That's too bad, but that sounds like it'd be good to try.
Yes.
At the Touch of Britain, they also had the Bourbon Creams right next to these Custard Creams. And since it's a little bit pricey, I decided just to select one. So I went with the Custard Creams this time. But let us know, do you have a favorite between Bourbon Creams and Custard Creams? Thank you.
You're very welcome.
There you go. Just looks like a little sandwich cookie. I think another nice, just very simple biscuit, but kind of has that little creamy layer that gives a little something extra.
Yeah, this tastes very much like, I want to say Dolly Madison. Oh, the makers of those animal crackers that, or the cookies, the circus cookies, they have the frosting on them.
Oh, you think they taste like that?
They don't taste like that, but there's a maker of those cookies where they do have tea cookies that are sandwich cookies very much like this. And they taste very, very close.
Good.
Yes.
One question I do have though, do you have problems with the crumbs in the bottom of the cup? That was always what happened to me with dunking cookies into coffee is then you get to the bottom, it's like, oh, there's always crumbs in the bottom. Or maybe you just leave that and throw it down the drain.
Or get a spoon and just scoop it right up. Mm-hmm. I will say that the custard creams remind me a lot of the sandwich cookies, vanilla sandwich cookies we can easily get here in the United States. Well, they're good. Mm-hmm.
So next, should we try the Crawfords Garibaldi? Yeah, we've had some viewers mention these a few times and kind of compared them a bit to Eccles cakes, which we tried in our other video. And those were a real treat. We really loved them.
Oh yeah, those are good.
So when we saw these, I thought, oh, I have to pick these up. So that's what they look like. I think they're also kind of compared to our Fig Newtons. Our Fig Newtons would be larger than this, thicker.
Yeah, they're
thicker layer of the center part. Are these
blackcurrant.
Currant also? Okay.
Blackcurrant.
Except ours would have the fig. Of course, they have them with more than fig now. They've got apple Newtons and all kinds of different things.
You can get them apple, strawberry.
Mm-hmm. I have to say, I like that currant flavor. We've really become fans of the black currant.
Yes.
So I think you did say it was black currant, right?
I did, yes.
A little dry.
You
For
said
me.
it so I don't have to. Yeah, I was
Am I going to be the one getting all the hate because I said they're dry? Actually, I should go ahead and dip it, huh? That might make it
I was thinking
a
the
little
same
more
thing.
moist.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe check the date. You know, I don't know if these are like a little bit past their prime, or is that just typical for these? They tend to be on the drier side. Dunking them helps a little bit. Mm-hmm. But being used to our Fig Newtons, those are definitely more moist.
Oh yeah.
Thicker, softer, and more moist.
And these are not overly sweet either.
Mm-hmm. As far as the currant, though, in the center, I do like that filling.
So, do you know how long these have been around?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, maybe someone knows. Maybe you can comment as far as how long these particular cookies have been around.
Yeah, because I think the company, it's Crawfords. Oh, there you go. Established 1813. There it is right there.
That answers that.
These are both by Crawfords. And I don't know if there are other brands that make these. Like when we got the Jaffa cakes, a lot of people said, oh, the McVities. Now, I'm not sure. I was going to check and see if McVities was the right pronunciation. Is it McVities or McVities? Let us know.
Yeah.
I was assuming it was McVities. But those were the original Jaffa cakes. We cannot find that brand here. We found that Jacob's brand. But the funny thing is, which we'll be trying pretty soon, we can find the digestives. So why we can find these and not the Jaffa cakes by the same brand, I have no idea. But
And not only
that's
that,
been our experience.
right. And not only that, we can find milk chocolate digestives. We can find dark chocolate digestives. We can find plain digestives.
The plain ones, yeah.
We can't find Jaffa cakes from McVities. So, what would you like next?
So now we're getting into the ones that have some chocolate on them. Decided to try the plain ones first, and now we're going to chocolate. So we have the digestives, the caramel, the tea cakes. I'm very excited about the tea cakes. They look really interesting. Maybe I'll save that for the last.
They do look very fancy in the little foil wrappers.
So I just go ahead and do the digestives.
Sure.
And these are the milk chocolate ones, I believe.
Yes, because I know you're not big on dark chocolate, so I put the dark chocolate ones.
Milk chocolate flavor code.
Yes,
Okay.
and picked up the milk chocolate ones.
Yeah, I do like dark chocolate too. Is there a trick to opening these?
Do you want Amanda to do it?
Maybe. Oh no, I got it.
Okay, so they look like a large.
I took 2.
Now, these are supposed to be whole wheat cookies? Biscuits?
Yeah, I believe it did. Now, I thought somebody told us that the correct way is to hold them this way with the chocolate on the bottom. Is that right? With the logo on top? I don't have my glasses on. Is that? There we go. Or there's a chocolate on the other side. Let us know which is the proper way.
I apologize. I said whole wheat, and it just says wheat biscuits.
Okay.
Milk chocolate coating. Okay, so you were saying you're not sure the proper way.
I'm not sure.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Give it a little dunk.
A little bit of chocolate always makes everything better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be as excited about the plain ones. Chocolate. Gotta have a little chocolate on there. Do you have a favorite? Do you like the plain, or do you prefer milk or dark? Maybe there's another flavor we don't even know about.
So 2 cookies. I'm hiding the label. If I were to ask you, young lady, if you had 2 cookies, how many calories would that be?
Is that the serving size?
Yes.
110. Up more. 150.
You're hot.
I'm hot.
Yeah, you're very hot.
What is it?
160 calories for 2.
Okay. That's too bad. I underestimated. I thought, well, they're kind of thin. Maybe they won't be as much, but I should have known.
Yeah, the chocolate.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do the Tunnux caramel wafer biscuit.
And picked these up at Cost Plus today. And we saw that this came in 2 varieties, at least in our store. 2 varieties, milk chocolate and dark chocolate.
Dark, yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, 8
They're
individual containers.
Wrapped individually.
Yeah.
Did you say these are from Scotland?
Well, yes, they are, because they're made from the same good brand, Tunnux, as we have.
These are also from Scotland?
Yeah.
Ooh, these look good. Looks like a candy bar.
Manufactured in Scotland.
There you go.
You know what it reminds me of?
A Twix? Giant Twix?
No. A really big Kit Kat.
That's right. I'm getting those 2 confused.
Well, you're not a big Kit Kat or Twix.
I am not, no.
But these are pretty solid. Okay. I'll say right now, these put Kit Kats to shame. Something about that caramel with it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, these put Kit Kats cannot hold a candle to these. These are good. What do you think? Well, you're not a Kit Kat fan anyway.
Yeah, they're not bad, but yeah, Kit Kats are not my favorite candy bar. Do these have coconut in them?
Let me check after this. Okay, to answer your question, young lady, I'm not seeing any coconut here, but I almost detected a light taste of coconut.
It wasn't very strong, but it slightly tastes like coconut.
No, there's no coconut, but I know what you mean. I don't know, maybe it's just a combination of flavors together that kind of remind you of coconut, but I take it you're not overly impressed with these?
Nope, it's like they're fine. It's kind of my feeling of Kit Kats. It's like, yeah, I can eat them, but it wouldn't be my first choice.
When these are gone, and these are going to be gone, next time I go back to Cost Plus, I'm picking up some more of these. These are, those are top notch, like those. Okay, I'm done with my rambling.
See, I can see myself going for the digestives over that, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
But these have caramel, those don't.
Yeah.
No? Okay. Because I know you're a caramel fan, you like.
Yeah, sometimes I do like caramel in different candy bars, and just I think the wafer biscuits and things like that are just never my really go-to biscuits. Okay. That's just my personal preference.
Depends on your mood.
Depends on my mood, yeah. So last but not least, we have the Tenx Tea Cakes.
The same brand that, by the same fine people that brought us these.
so let's see. These look really good. I just love how they're wrapped. They look so pretty.
They do. It's almost a shame to unwrap them.
It is. But we're going to do it.
Yes.
And there's yours.
Well, thank you, man.
And I believe these have marshmallow in it. Is that the case?
From the side of the box we have here, I'm assuming the white core is the marshmallow.
Is.
And you're going to dunk that?
I'm going to take a bite out of it first. That's going to be hard to dunk.
I was just thinking it might be quite a challenge to dunk a marshmallow. Okay, you got a head start on me.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Not bad.
It's rather s'more-ish. You have the
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
you have the cookie, the chocolate, the marshmallow.
The marshmallow seems a little softer than what we think of as
Yeah.
the ones that you put in s'mores. It's more like a
Marshmallow cream.
marshmallow cream, maybe. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to have the biscuit with the marshmallow topped in chocolate. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm really torn. These are good. These are.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Those are good. Yeah, because you know what's up next. We have to pick a favorite.
All times I've seen those in the store. Never picked them up if I knew they were that good. I would have picked them up a long time
You would have
ago.
picked them up, yeah. Now, the other ones they have that I think you would probably really love are, do they call them snowballs, or am I just thinking of the ones we have called snowballs? I thought they had some other ones that had coconut
Oh,
on them as well,
I know
which you would probably like. I'm not as big of a coconut fan, but I bet you would love those.
Mm-hmm. We have tried everything that we picked up. So Tina, ladies first. What did you like the best, and what was your maybe least favorite?
I think I'm going to go with the Tenx Tea Cakes. I really like those. I'm still kind of torn, even though it's just pretty. It seems like really basic compared to the other ones we tried. I do still just love shortbread cookies. There's something about them.
They are good.
And least favorite?
Yes.
It'd probably be between the Garibaldis and the caramel wafer biscuits.
You're serious? Are you only saying that because I was raving about them?
No. We'll just think more for you. No, it'd probably be the Garibaldis, and you know they weren't bad. It's just you know, having had Fig Newtons, I think I would prefer having a Fig Newton over. Yeah, it was just the dryness of it. And again, I don't know if we happen to have a package that was older, and that may have impacted, or if that's just typically the way they are.
Yeah, it's so hard to say. I mean, all the packages look fine.
Mm-hmm.
They were. I can't say that we paid super close attention to the expiration date, except for the custard creams, which were getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they tasted fine. Custard creams, I think, were fine.
Yeah. So you were asking me what my least favorite was?
Mm-hmm.
I would say I'm going to go with the Garibaldi. As Tina pointed out, they were on the dry side. And really can't fault it because we don't know if maybe there was a problem with packaging. Don't know if they're supposed to be this dry, but I just thought that, yeah, they were on the dry side. They weren't overly sweet, but I thought they could be maybe a little bit sweeter. I think the Eccles cakes we had were maybe on the sweeter side.
The Eccles cakes were delicious.
Those are very good. Yeah.
I felt like that was just a whole different level. I mean, granted, they weren't homemade, but the packaging, you could just tell they were different.
Yeah.
We got those from the Touch of Britain, and that's part of the reason I picked them up. I thought, wow, they don't have any other bakery items quite like this in the store, so we had to try those, and those were definitely delicious.
Yeah. And they're not bad. They wouldn't be my go-to.
Yeah.
Now, what I would go to are,
yeah.
I'm sorry, these are just kind of like a tie. These by the same company, Tunnux. Yeah, top notch.
Tunnux has won you over.
Yes, I'm a Tunnux man now. Tea cakes were great. These were great. surprised you don't like them more. But
Yeah.
to each his own. Yeah. Definitely we get these two again next time we go to Cost Plus. And yeah. Let's see. But everything we had here was good. I like the Walker Shortbread, the digestives. There wasn't anything that we had that was like, oh, I would never want to get that again. No, they were all fine.
Now here's the question for you.
Okay.
Remembering back to our first biscuits and cakes video, do you have one that stands out overall from what we tried tonight and what we tried in that video?
Well, Eccles Cakes, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
Eccles Cakes really stands out. I'd almost need it like a refresher.
I know what mine is.
Do tell.
Jaffa Cakes.
Okay, yeah.
I think we need to talk to Cost Plus World Market, say, you need to start carrying Jaffa Cakes, because while we can get them, they're not in every store.
Right.
I did find them at Safeway, which is one of our big grocery stores. I was actually surprised they had a little tiny couple shelves worth of British foods. You know, they had the Heinz beans hiding there because it's not with the rest of the beans. They're typically Bush's baked beans, but they did have a few cans of Heinz and Jaffa Cakes hidden over there. Of course, since they're imported, they're pricier, but
yeah,
I think that'd be a good addition for Cost Plus.
Well, that would be. I think we'd definitely be taking more trips there if that was the case. But now, comparing Jaffa Cakes to these tea cakes,
Jaffa Cakes I think went out for me.
Really?
I still really like those, yeah.
But it was one particular flavor. I know we both like raspberry. And
those were orange that we had.
Okay, because we did have...
we had the Milka ones.
That was raspberry.
Yeah.
So you're still saying that you prefer the citrus over any other flavor that we had so far?
Well, I would love to try other flavors of Jaffa Cakes. And some of our viewers have mentioned some of the other flavors they have come out with, and they sound delicious. I would love to try those. But I definitely like the orange and chocolate combination, but I also love the raspberry. That's another great combination as well. And I thought somebody said they have the black currant. Now, wouldn't you like to try black currant Jaffa Cakes? That would be really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. There was something about those Jaffa Cakes. I was just won over with those. So yeah, I think out of all of them, that'd probably be my top one. But I did really enjoy the Eccles Cakes too. That was really delicious.
Yeah, we'll say that UK has a very nice variety of biscuits that we just don't have here. Wish we did, but I mean, we only have so much access to what we have available.
Yeah. And we do have a lot of access to the shortbreads, and at least I do enjoy those a lot.
Yeah, those are good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no complaints.
All right, so we hope you enjoyed this part 2 video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy these types of videos, food tastings, food reactions, please subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you on board. We try to post every Friday with a new video. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.